Hi, Taurus. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my twin flames. Today, we're going to ask Spirit, what is going on in your twin flame connection? What is your person thinking or feeling? What's going to happen next in this connection? Any actions your person may be taking? Spirit, please share with me for my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And any cross watcher is welcome. Let's see what we have. Spirit, what is it you want us to know? I am listening for you now. I'm aware of your feelings for me. I'm having fantasies. I'm attracted to you. I'm having fantasies about you. Let's keep it simple. I've been purposely putting myself in the places you go just for a chance to see you. Okay, little stalking going on there, wanting to make sure I keep bumping into you. I feel lost without you. Is there someone else? There's someone else. A little bit of a feeling of, is there a third party involved in this connection? And let's say I'm curious what you're doing, who you're with, and a sense of codependent. I feel like I'm holding on to you. Twin flames are very codependent. Twin flames have a tendency to always want to be with their twin. I do feel like there's some interference. I'm going to ask Spirit. They're saying bottom of the deck, I have a soulmate energy. I know you're my soulmate, and be gentle with me. All right, one more. And they're saying, I'm trying to figure you out. I feel like they are wondering, are you with someone else, or you still have feelings for someone else, or is this going to move forward? So I feel like they are either patiently waiting. They're waiting for you is how it's coming into me. I'm going to see what my cards are saying. So you may have some unfinished business with someone else that you're trying to figure out what your feelings are. And this is somebody that's willing to wait for you because they either have recognized you as a twin and wondering, where this is headed. Let's see what the cards are saying. Four of Swords. There's that waiting patiently. King of Cups. I feel like you have somebody that's in love with you. Love, like a little bit of a I love you from afar. And I would love to move forward with this connection, but I can't until you're either ready for them to move forward or the circumstances shift, the changes shift. So this person could be ready, willing, and able to move forward, but you could be saying, I'm not quite there yet, or I don't know what I want yet. So part of me feels like there's a hesitation on somebody's part because of either interference or I have unfinished business in a relationship I already had committed to. So I have a Hermit. There's that waiting patiently. Knight of Wands. I'll jump through hoops for you. Nine of Cups. I feel happiest when I'm with you. So they feel the connection. They feel the emotion. They're drawn to you. And that is how it's coming into me. And maybe they're not crossing that line because it's not appropriate, something like that. I'm going to put it down as a third party, that one of us would need to end something in order for this twin connection to move forward. I have a Knight of Cups, so I want to romance you. I want to make love to you. I want to be with you. But I feel like I can't. I feel like there's something preventing us from being together. So I am going to put it in a third party situation. Let's see if this is going to move forward. The timing wasn't right. This is how I feel. Be patient. Everything will unfold in divine timing. So they're waiting is how I feel. Like they may be saying, a second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. Could be somebody that was from your past. I'm going to say past returns. You moved on and they are going to wait for you. Maybe you said, I've moved on. I'm with somebody else. You might not be happy with that somebody else, and this all of a sudden the past is trying to open that door again. Boundaries, putting firm boundaries. I can't let you in. I can't let you in because I'm in a relationship with somebody else. I've got to give them a fair chance, and this person saying, okay, then I'll wait for you. So finances could have affected this relationship a long time ago. One person is giving more in this relationship than the other. So you got one person that is thinking about, reconciliation. I want you back. And I think you have another person that's saying, I'm not ready for that. I've got to finish. I got to see what my feelings are with, I moved on and I'm in a different relationship now. And I can't just go back to my past. So sometimes we don't open that door. Sometimes we don't open the door to the past. I have a 9 of Swords. There's fear to open that door. 6 of Swords. You've moved on. 10 of Swords. There's the ending. Your past is still in love with you. 3 of Wands. And they still think that they have a future with you. So I'm going to put it down as don't open that door. You are not ready to open that door. You made a decision a long time ago that for whatever reason, they either moved on or you moved on. And sometimes even when it's a twin connection, you feel drawn to that person. You feel that it's an undeniable connection like no other. But sometimes we don't open that door because we don't want to be hurt again. And this person has hurt us over and over again. So Taurus, this time I feel like we are going to keep the door closed. I have denial, repressing emotions, feeling rejected, unable to see below the surface. This is coming into me as what would be different this time? What would they be saying and doing that would be different? You've changed, Spirit just said. Your life has changed. A vibration. There's still this energy between the two of you that you can't deny. You see them, your eyes make contact, you hear their voice. It's still there, but it doesn't mean that you can invite it back in. It's free will. You always have a choice, is what Spirit's reminding you of. So even if this person has knocked on your door and they want to start this new, look at the force of this big wave, that they want to kind of come in and a little bit of a wreak havoc in your life and, try to, stir the pot, so to speak. You may be saying to yourself, I'm perfectly happy with the life I've created since you've been gone, and I moved on. And sometimes that's okay. You just need to be reminded. I don't want you to second guess yourself if you're saying, but what if this is the twin flame? And what if this is truly my soulmate? This is the person I'm supposed to be with, and that's why they're coming back. They had their chance in this case, or the timing isn't right. If there wasn't something else involved or someone else involved, then maybe you'd be more open to it. But I kind of feel like I don't want you to open the door. 3 of Wands, the Empress. You deserve better. Keep your guard up. In the world, there's a new cycle. So you deserve better. You deserve, I want you to think about your future. I want you to think about, does this person offer me the future that I want? Or am I just going back to what I had in the past and I didn't really make any progress? You've done a lot of healing, Spirit said. You've done a lot of soul searching. So it's a little bit of a time warp. Like, I don't want to go back in time. The Snake, they want to remind you of what happened in this connection. There was competition. There was another person. You were betrayed. Sometimes people conveniently forget like what happened, and they just come back around and say, oh, all will be forgiven because enough time has passed. And don't you still feel the energy between us? And I've never been this connected to anybody the way I am to you. And they say all the right things and they do all the right things, and then you're torn. I have a healing heart. You look at you, you've healed your heart, freedom from a toxic relationship. You've already mended your heart. Look, it looks like you put a lot of effort into mending your heart. Sometimes Spirit just wants to remind you that where you are today is exactly where you're supposed to be. And they don't want you to open that door. Talking, interested, waiting messages, a text, an email. This person would love to talk to you. Let's just talk. You might not even want to talk. You may say, I have nothing to talk about. I don't want to open that door. So something's going on with you standing your ground and you taking care of yourself first. A golden mirror. This person, it may have been a very one-sided relationship, very narcissistic relationship. And now that energy is coming back around with, don't you still want me? Aren't you still attracted to me? Don't you want me back? Don't you miss me? All of those kinds of feelings. Just because that's what they want, it doesn't mean that's what you want. You always want to do what's best for you. And right now, I feel like you've already made up your mind and you have moved on with your life. So good for you. Let's see what their feelings are. I think it's just a reminder that you made the right choice. Just because you're a twin flame doesn't mean you're going to spend the rest of your life with this person. Okay. You're always in my thoughts at night. Twin flames have a tendency to talk to each other telepathically. So you're constantly on my mind. Music, songs, memories. It was difficult to let my guard down. I let you in and then I got hurt. I wish I never lied to you. So there was some lies. There were some betrayal. Spirits just reminding you of their actions. I wish you never found out that secret lies, secret feelings. I know I caused you so much pain. I still feel connected to you even with you gone. And that could be true. Twins will always have this connection. You think about them, you have fond memories, you think, wow, that was an amazing connection. Was it healthy? Not necessarily. Was it the best thing for you? Probably not if this connection ended. So then Spirit says, okay, Taurus, you have a choice. What is it about you that's most important? And what's most important for you is your peace of mind and your health and being in a happy relationship, being in a healthy relationship. I have a King of Pentacles, feeling secure. The Moon. There's some grand illusions of what it could be. I have a Lover's card, a soulmate energy, and a Queen of Pentacles. You deserve more. And even if you do feel like this was a soul contract, it was a soul connection, it doesn't mean that you want it back in your life. You are allowed to say no. You are allowed to say, I can't do this anymore. And you can, bottom of the deck, I have a Hanged Man. You can make this person wait. They can wait and they can move on. And I even have a Death card that I've put this to an end. Not every relationship comes back around and is the second time around is happy and wonderful. Sometimes the best thing you can do for yourself is move on. So I think that some of you are being reminded of this. So keep that in mind. Let's see. Whoa. Let's see what they're saying. You make me smile. You could have been very happy with this person. No doubt in my mind, you could have been very happy with this person. I see the rest of my life with you. So they're waiting. They're trying to wait patiently. And you've got this, like, I'm putting this whole thing on hold. You complete me. The thought of your body on mine keeps me up at night. Twin flames are very passionate, but sometimes that's not enough. Each day is brighter with you in it. I'm sorry for everything. So sometimes sorry isn't enough, right? Sometimes they can be I appreciate that you're sorry. I appreciate that you want forgiveness. I appreciate that you want to move on. But sometimes sorry isn't enough, especially when it comes to your feelings, your heart. And I'm going to say right now, don't open that door. You've moved on, and this is one twin flame connection that is not meant in this lifetime to reconnect, at least for now. That's how I feel. I feel like Spirit has you doing some other work, whether it's another relationship, healing yourself, taking care of yourself. So for now, I'm going to say, even if that past is returned and they've been waiting for you and they want you, don't open that door. That's how it's coming into me today. I want to thank Spirit for this reading. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. I want to thank all my Taurus for your love and support and all your comments. And if anyone's interested in a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.